I wonder...
Akechi-kun, about that private request you mentioned yesterday. I've got a free window now, so let's get straight to it.
Ah, thank you, Nijima-san. I need to retrieve a file pertaining to Akira Kurusu. He once had a criminal record, though it was overturned, and there might be relevant details I need to verify.
Kurusu-kun? Makoto's friend and your partner, as far as I gather. Akechi-kun, I hope you're not mixing personal matters with work.
Trust me, Nijima-san. I wouldn't bother you with this if it was purely personal. I've come across some inconsistencies that could affect an ongoing inquiry. I need the facts. It's my duty.
Right. Let's pull that up. Here it is. Akira Kurusu. Says you've asked about him in the past. What was the password again? Ugh. Hey, Hasaku-san, did you guys change the password with the last update? My computer only registered the old one.
I think it's Ace Defective 19, with a capital D and no space.
Really? No, don't tell me. Tanaka-san chose it, didn't he? It's unprofessional. I'll change it. Oh, we're good. Let me open the digital archives. There you have it.
That's blank. Are we missing something? Could you check the hard copies?
Blank? Looks fine to me. Let's see if we've got a physical copy. Tanaka-san, please come to my office in 20 minutes.
Yes, Nijima-san.
Here we go. Born in that scenic little town in Okayama Prefecture. My family vacationed there a few years ago. Charming place, if you ask me. Looks standard. Something wrong?
Could you point out his birthplace for me?
Right there, see? Okayama. You're not having vision problems, I hope?
No, of course not. Thank you, Nijima-san. Mind if I hold on to this for a moment?
Be my guest. Let me know if you find anything amiss.
What the hell, Akira? Damn it. Hey, Yamamoto-kun, could you do me a favor?
Sure. What is it?
Take a look at this guy's background, particularly where he was born.
Why are you asking me? It's clearly written, the man's from Kyoto. His hometown's listed right here. Wait, Kurusu? Isn't that your, friend?
Kyoto, you say?
Yes. It says Kyoto, big letters. Did you skip breakfast?
Must be my imagination. Don't worry about it. Thanks for the help.
Sometimes it is hard to understand you, Kichi-kun. You know that?
Oh, you think I am hard to figure out? You should see Akira Kurusu.
What? Akira's not from Kyoto. He's a country bumpkin. I've always been sure he was from Inaba. Let me cross-check. Yep, Inaba. Even the official police files that Akechi pulled up say so, but he can't read it? Wait, everyone sees something different written on the same files, and Neo sees nothing at all. What kind of puzzle is this? Maybe Maruki screwed that up too. Let's take a look at Shujin's Akira Kurusu file from last year. No big surprise. Inaba? Wait, Maruki's personal file on him says born in France? What the heck? I could ask Sojiro. He knows Akira's parents. No matter. Yet another paradox for Mr. Truth Seeker to decipher.
So, it's not just idle nonsense he made up. The records look blank to me, completely devoid of any content. Yet to everyone else, they're perfectly legible, albeit contradictory.
Are you okay, Goro? You'll turn this cake into soup if you keep smashing it with your spoon like that.
It's irritating. If nothing else, Akira's entire reality seems to warp depending on who's looking at him. I ask the chief, and he sees one story. I show the same file to a co-worker, he sees something else entirely. Meanwhile, I see, well, nothing. Akira says he sees it blank as well, claiming it's because I'm trying to see his so-called true self. He's always been an enigma, but this, it defies logic.
And this doesn't happen with anyone else, right?
Not in my experience. Nobody else's paperwork does a vanishing act the second I look at it. That blank ID of his, it's a neat trick, though I doubt it's intentional.
Well, you remember how nobody ever questioned Joker zoning out during the heists, right? If he told you his past is hidden from everyone else the same way the Velvet Room is, then no wonder he's kept this anomaly hidden for so long. People just quietly accept whatever they see as the truth, because probing deeper triggers that weird mental static. It whispers, "Don't worry about it," and we comply without a second thought.
If his entire past is defined by whoever looks at him, then the same intangible force controlling this world, this game, could be warping anyone's perception who tries to examine it.
Well, why don't you try asking them?
Nothing to lose, I guess. Is Akira's identity trick related to our so-called fictionality?
So, did they answer?
Hard to say.
It's a slick little trick. No perception means no suspicion. I'm not sure if that observing entity you mention is behind it or if there's something else at play. But if we truly want to figure out who Akira is, we'll have to keep our minds clear and push through that static.
Yes. Well, consider me motivated. Who else could do it? I'm the only one who shares his perception. Proof being, I can't see anything on his ID while everyone else can.
Yeah, even I can plainly read that he's from Hakodate in Hokkaido.
Uh-huh. One of Japan's biggest fishing towns. How convenient.
Oh, you mean?
Wonderful. So even your Velvet Room origins don't help unravel his enigma? And you said I am more special than Akira is?
You're both one of a kind, I'd say. He claims he appeared in this world at 16 while you survived death itself, free will intact. You two go well together.
It's different, and you know it. Akira can't be pinned down by standard logic. More than just a wild card, he's a...
It's my little secret. I'm a shapeshifter, the master of deception. I am the Joker, the embodiment of everyone's desires, a mirror reflecting what they want to see. I indulge in their chatter, making them believe I genuinely care. When I'm done, they feel happier than ever before, and they never see it coming. That's how skillful I am.
He's a distortion in human form. Assuming we can even call him human that loosely.
That's harsh.
Harsh, maybe, but accurate. And he's not exactly hiding it from me either. He's just unfazed. How? How can he be so calm about this? Unless it's some elaborate trick like the interrogation room, I can't figure it out.
You believe he genuinely doesn't know his origins?
I'm not sure. The facts speak for themselves, don't they? He claims he's come to terms with it. With so many questions, I can't just give up. I've accepted that some invisible watchers or players might be orchestrating this travesty. But I'm still me. I'll keep digging until I have a solid understanding. And if the truth of the matter is that he is a self-insert hero, as we theorized, then what's my role? Why did I get backstage access?
You mean what is the mastermind's motive?
Yes. If defeating Maruki only reveals another layer, what's the endgame?
We'll find out, don't worry. For now, let's focus on Maruki and bring our allies to their senses, starting with Ryuji. Once we have a solid team and everyone is on the same page, we'll make a plan for the next steps.
You're right. Ugh. You'd think existential nightmares would get old after a while, but each day brings a new one.
But at least you're not in this alone anymore.
Ha! Having a support system is like playing on easy mode. The moment you manage anything remotely tough, everyone cheers you on. If you slip up, someone's there to fix it for you. Honestly, it's making me lazy. I used to be sharp, always planning 10 steps ahead in a heartbeat. Hell, I had no one to help me find my way through the dark corridors of mementos. No teammate to help me get rid of my ailments. Get hit with brainwashing or despair. You wait for it to pass, and you try not to die a miserable, lonely death in the meantime. While the Reaper is just around the corner. You all and Joker, you had no idea of the dangers that lurked in the metaverse. When I teamed up with you, it felt like you were having fun. I digress. I don't know how it went with Joker in detail, but I suppose my own first experience in this world would have been different if I'd had you by my side to enlighten me on what was going on. My point is that even though I was alone in this, as you put it, I was definitely a real challenge to all of you. I played unmerciless. Got it?
Yeah, I get it. I was just
Now,
saying that...
in this fucked up reality that barely has rules, and with all of you backing me up, I'm not that cunning rival anymore.
And you think that's a problem? You're not lazy at all. You're just not constantly on high alert. You said you used to get 4 hours of sleep a night. That's not living, that's barely surviving. Did you really enjoy that life more than you do today?
I guess I just assumed nothing would be left after I finished my mission. That single-minded focus kept me going. I never expected letting people in would change my outlook so drastically. Even though this mission is actually tougher than the one I did on my own.
Changed your outlook? Now I'm curious. Would you like to elaborate?
Well, Little Prince, until recently, I firmly believed that what I felt shouldn't matter in my pursuit of truth. But if the truth is that everything was dictated by something above, and we had no choice in our fate, then what I feel is actually what matters most, isn't it?
Always those great philosophies of yours, eh? Beneath those big words, what's the idea, Goro? Aren't you finally going to admit that you like us and that you enjoy having friends?
Over my dead body.
Is that supposed to be a joke? It's a terrible one.
I didn't jeopardize humanity for this. I made a choice to save you, to keep you by my side, because you mean more to me than you'll ever realize.